Have you ever dreamed of traveling to another planet? Imagine stepping out of your world and into a place so surreal, so strikingly different, that it feels as if you've left Earth behind entirely. Wadi Rum in southern Jordan is as close as it gets. An ancient, otherworldly landscape painted in deep reds and oranges. Its vast, open spaces stretch endlessly, with sandstone cliffs rising like the walls of a forgotten planet. They call it the Valley of the Moon, but to many, it's truly Mars on Earth. The landscape is so alien, it has even been used as a backdrop for Hollywood's visions of the Red Planet. The moment you arrive, the familiar greens and blues fade, replaced by crimson sand and towering rock formations. It's a transformation that feels almost magical, as if you've crossed a threshold into another dimension. Here, you feel both incredibly small and deeply at peace, a silent wilderness that invites you to be present and watch the colors shift as the sun moves across the sky. The silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the distant call of birds. Wadi Rum is not empty. It's alive with history and the Bedouin people, whose warmth and traditions are as enduring as the rocks themselves. Their stories, music, and hospitality breathe life into the desert, connecting visitors to a culture that has thrived here for centuries. Join me as we explore Martian landscapes, uncover ancient secrets, and meet the remarkable people who call this place home. From ancient petroglyphs etched into stone to the laughter shared around a campfire, every moment here is a discovery. Prepare to step onto the surface of Mars, right here on Earth. Let your imagination soar as we journey through a landscape that blurs the line between science fiction and reality. Imagine standing in a landscape that stretches endlessly in every direction, painted in deep, rich crimson. The sand beneath your feet gets its striking color from iron oxide, the very same mineral that gives Mars its iconic red hue. Here in Wadi Rum, the connection to the red planet feels almost tangible, as if you've stepped onto another world entirely. The air is dry and still, and every grain of sand seems to glow with a rusty brilliance, echoing the mysteries of distant planets. At sunrise and sunset, the desert transforms. The landscape glows with an inner fire, as golden and crimson light dances across the rippling dunes. Shadows stretch and contract, painting the sand with ever-changing patterns. In these moments, the desert feels alive, pulsing with energy and color, as if the land itself is breathing. Towering sandstone and granite mountains rise abruptly from the sand, sculpted by wind and time into surreal, otherworldly shapes: mushrooms, castles, bridges, and arches. Each formation tells a story of ancient forces at work, their contours shaped over millennia by relentless elements. The faces of these rocks are streaked with vivid reds, deep purples, and inky blacks, each layer a chapter in a story millions of years old. These colors are more than just beautiful. They are a record of ancient seas, volcanic eruptions, and shifting continents. Here, the vastness is exhilarating, the silence profound, the emptiness stretches out before you, inviting contemplation and awe. In this immense quiet, you can almost hear the heartbeat of the earth itself. At night, the sky becomes a glittering canopy, the Milky Way stretching overhead, so clear it feels within reach. With no city lights to dim the view, the stars shine with breathtaking clarity, and the universe seems to open up above you. Every turn in Wadi Rum reveals a new vista, a rock bridge arching gracefully over the sand, a hidden canyon carved by ancient floods, a lone acacia tree defying the odds. The landscape is full of surprises, each one more striking than the last. Wadi Rum invites you to slow down, to notice both the grand panoramas and the smallest details. From the delicate tracks of desert creatures to the intricate patterns in the sand, there's wonder to be found at every scale. It's a place where you truly feel like an explorer on a new frontier. Each step takes you deeper into a world that feels untouched, mysterious, and full of possibility. This is Mars on Earth, alien, beautiful, and endlessly inspiring. In Wadi Rum, you don't just witness a landscape. You experience a living, breathing canvas that stirs the imagination and invites you to dream of worlds beyond our own. Wadi Rum is a living tapestry of human history. For millennia, traders crossed these valleys, their caravans echoing through the canyons as they moved goods between Arabia and the Mediterranean. The sandstone cliffs are etched with petroglyphs, ancient scripts and drawings of humans, camels, and hunting scenes left by the Nabateans. These carvings are an open-air history book, connecting us to people who lived here over 2,000 years ago. In the 20th century, Wadi Rum became the stage for the Arab Revolt with T.E. Lawrence, Lawrence of Arabia, using its dramatic landscape for daring raids. You can visit Lawrence's Spring and the Seven Pillars of Wisdom, sites steeped in legend. The desert holds these stories in its silence, inviting you to reflect on the long journey of humanity. Here, adventure and history are inseparable. To truly understand Wadi Rum, you must meet its heart and soul, the Bedouin people, whose lives are deeply intertwined with this vast and ancient desert. Their presence here is not just a matter of survival, but a testament to a unique way of life that has flourished for generations. For centuries, these remarkable desert dwellers have thrived in one of the world's harshest environments, guided by an intimate knowledge of the land and a spiritual connection to the ever-changing sands. Their traditions are shaped by the rhythms of the desert, and their wisdom is passed down through stories, songs, and daily rituals. Hospitality is at the very core of Bedouin culture. As a guest, you're welcomed with sweet tea, offered with a smile and genuine warmth. Sharing tea is more than a gesture. It's an invitation to connect, to pause, and to appreciate the moment together. Staying in a Bedouin camp is an essential part of the Wadi Rum experience. Here, traditional tents provide shelter from the desert winds, campfires flicker under the open sky, and meals cooked in underground ovens fill the air with delicious aromas. These evenings, spent beneath a blanket of stars, become memories you'll cherish forever. As night falls, music, stories, and laughter fill the camp. The sound of traditional instruments and the sharing of ancient tales offer a glimpse into a culture shaped by resilience, community, and a deep sense of belonging. The Bedouin lives simply, in harmony with nature, respecting the land that sustains them. Family and friendship are cherished above all, and every generation learns the importance of loyalty, generosity, and gratitude. Their way of life is a powerful reminder of what truly matters: connection, respect, and living with purpose. Spending time with the Bedouin is more than a cultural experience. It's a lesson in humanity, humility, and the beauty of sharing life's simple pleasures. In Wadi Rum, you discover beauty not just in the dramatic landscape, but in the warmth, wisdom, and generosity of the people who call it home. The wisdom of the Bedouin lingers long after you leave, inspiring you to see the world and your place in it with new eyes. Wadi Rum's Martian landscape has made it a favorite for filmmakers seeking otherworldly settings. The Martian, starring Matt Damon, brought Mars to life right here among the red sands and rocky outcrops. Bedouin guides proudly point out filming locations, blurring the line between fantasy and reality. Wadi Rum has also starred in Star Wars, Prometheus, Dune, and the classic Lawrence of Arabia. Its cinematic history adds a fun twist to your visit. Imagine recreating famous scenes or simply soaking in the epic scenery. Film tourism has brought new opportunities to local communities, sharing their home with the world. Wadi Rum is not just Earth's Mars, it's Hollywood's favorite alien world. Here, every step feels like a scene from an adventure movie. Planning a trip to Wadi Rum is easier than you think. Visit in spring or autumn for the best weather. Pack layers, a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen. Explore with a local Bedouin guide. Private vehicles aren't allowed in the protected area. Tours start at the visitor center, with options from a few hours to multi-day adventures. An overnight stay in a desert camp is a must. Sleep under the stars and experience true silence. Jeep tours cover the highlights, while camel rides at sunrise or sunset offer a peaceful, traditional touch. Adventurers can hike or climb the jebels for breathtaking views. Respect the land and culture. Follow your guide, leave no trace, and ask before photographing people. Travel kindly, and you'll gain a deeper connection to this extraordinary place. In Wadi Rum, silence is its own kind of music. a rare luxury in our noisy world. As you adjust, you hear the wind, distant birds, and your own footsteps, a calming, meditative soundscape. Add a personal soundtrack, ambient music like Brian Eno's Apollo, and the desert becomes even more magical. At night, Bedouin hosts play the oud or rebab by the campfire, their songs echoing the soul of the desert. These melodies, both melancholic and joyful, tell stories of love, loss, and life in this harsh land. The symphony of Wadi Rum is one of contrasts, vast silence by day, intimate music by night. It teaches you to listen deeply, to appreciate the beauty of quiet moments. Here, you connect with the land and yourself through sound and stillness. Wadi Rum changed my view of the desert, from empty void to a place full of life, history, and energy. The emptiness is really space to think, breathe, and rediscover wonder. Alone atop a rock, watching shadows drift across the sand, I felt deeply connected to the planet, small, yet part of something immense. Adventure here isn't about adrenaline, but about moments that make you see the world anew. Wadi Rum delivers these moments, a million stars overhead, sweet tea with a friend, the wind shaping the dunes. It's a place that reminds you magic still exists, waiting to be found. Here, adventure is quiet and reflective, a journey both outward and inward. Wadi Rum gives you space for transformation. It calls to the adventurer in all of us. Our journey through Wadi Rum ends here, but I hope it's just the beginning for you. Let these stories spark your curiosity. Imagine yourself beneath the endless red sky, feeling the desert's profound silence. The world is full of places that can surprise, challenge, and inspire us. Join me as we keep exploring, learning, and celebrating the wonders of our planet. Subscribe, follow, and become part of our community of adventurers. Until the next journey, keep dreaming of distant lands.